Christel, and I'm here for a new moon reading for the new moon in Scorpio, and I'm doing this for the zodiac sign of Virgo. The new moon is on November 15th, it's in Scorpio, and it's at 5:07 a.m. GMT time. So I'm going to draw 3 quick cards from here and then 2 from there, and then see what happens. The Four of Earth, the Queen of Water, and the Hierophant. Okay, so let's start with the Four of Earth. So Virgo, I think what you want more than anything else in life is a solid foundation. To feel that you have earth under your feet, you are an earth sign, and you have these pentacles are here, but you like your feet on the ground. You like to be organized. You like to have a solid structure, a foundation, so that you can take choices from that foundation. And I think that is very good that you have that, and that's something you know, when you do your new moon wishes, when you write them down by hand, 10, you can incorporate that. So making sure that you have this security for yourself. And this can be emotional security, this can be monetary security, this can be security in your relationships. This can be a security in the job you're doing or in the career you're striving for. It can also be a security in the home environment, with your family, with your friends, with the people that live together with you in the actual home. So this is a feeling of, this is what you're really striving for, and you really want that, you need it as well. And I think you're going to get there. But it's not going to get, you're not going to get there by only thinking of the earthy things. I think there's a lot more involved, because you have the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups, and the Hierophant. The Queen of Cups is the emotional queen. It's the queen that is really, in connection with her intuition. She is also very artistic. She believes that, intuition can guide her. And she is really in control of that. She is connected to, not only to the earth. I think this queen calls you to connect to the intuition, to the things you can't see and feel. Really do that, Virgo, because it's going to be a big addition to who you are, and it's going to help you come here. Look at the Hierophant. The Hierophant has all these things. This is a woman in this card. She's like protected. But beyond the earthy stuff, which you already have here, when you have these foundations, when you want that solid, foundation, when you're looking for the security, and trying to get there, that this is here. And here, when the arms outstretched to the moon, the moon is also standing for emotions and intuition. And I think this embodiment here of the artistic part, of the intuitive part that you have, is being done by adding, besides an earthy practice of grounding, also adding a spiritual practice. And this can be like meditation, it can be just burning a candle and saying, talking to the candle, and as if you were praying over the candle. If you're not religious and you find praying a weird term, I can totally get that, and you don't have to pray, but you just say, you just have a conversation with the candle, what you want. Because don't forget that the candle here, also the candle is lit. These candles are lit. This is fire. And the spirit of fire, as one teacher told me, is really the one that, burns a path. It burns away obstacles. When you fight fire, often, when a fire is going, it will burn away what is unnecessary. But also when you put fire in a forest fire, it can stop the forest fire. So it has a lot of potential. the spirit of fire. So this is a spiritual practice, just lighting a candle and talking to it and asking it to help burn away the obstacles and make a path for what you want. And you want this security, you want to feel grounded. But this is not all there is. There is much more to it. There is this intuition that you really need to embrace now. It's time for you to do that. It's time for you to incorporate a spiritual practice with your grounding practice, because that will ground you even more. Let's have a look which cards come out here. So I'm pulling them randomly. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot by Krans. The Son of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I like the Wheel of Fortune. Look, everything is like interwoven. All these branches are held together with the colors of the rainbow. The Wheel of Fortune will always turn. It goes from day to night, and it goes on and on. It's all, it's the whole cycle. And it goes from good to bad, and from bad to good. This wheel is always turning. It doesn't stop, we always go from day to night, from night to day. We go from summer to autumn, to winter, to spring. It keeps on turning. And your life also will go through these phases, through the better and the worse, to the good and the bad. It's always going. But if you embrace these emotions, if you embrace your intuition, if you add this spiritual practice to you, to your daily routines, you're going to be more in control of this fate and destiny card, because often the Wheel of Fortune is looked at as fate, destiny. It's ever turning and ever going. The Son of Swords is a very active card. It's the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords in the normal tarot is riding a horse, has the sword out, but it's quite harsh. It can come in harsh, and I feel that with your search for security and you embracing the intuition, you also need to do something. You need to take decisive action. It's time for you to, cut through the fears that you have when you don't have the security, the fears that you have to link to your intuition and to add something to this, because you want to make changes, and this will make a change for the better if you take action up on, your insecurities that may show, and it will create also more security if you take action. So there is some action that you need to take. Now, the action that you need to take, listen to your intuition and ask for guidance to see which action is the best one to take to become, to get here, this wheel turning for the better, to change, to have this change coming in for the better. And that's it for you, Virgo, for this new moon in Scorpio. Hoping you enjoyed it, and bye for now.